No! Behave! Don't make me get the paint thinner. Hello, we're Andy, the Maniacal Cinephile, and here's our thoughts on The Conjuring. The devil made me do it.
Andy, do what?
It.
The devil made him have sex with Pennywise?
The latest entry is the third Conjuring film and the eighth in the Conjuring universe. Unlike the previous two Conjuring movies, James Wan is no longer in the director's chair, but he's still a producer and co-wrote the story. Taking over the helm is the Curse of La Llorona's director, Michael Chaves. The screenplay was written by man hogging all the names, David Leslie Johnson McGoldrick, who co-wrote The Conjuring 2 and The Nun. I'm a fan of the Conjuring films, and have liked most of the spin-offs.
Huh? No, not you.
So let's see if the third film can conjure up a recommendation. The Devil Made Me Do It case supposedly shocked even real-life paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren. It begins how a Conjuring movie usually ends, with the Warrens fighting for the soul of an 8-year-old boy, David Glatzel, who is possessed by a demon. David had started to growl, hiss, and speak in gibberish.
Sounds like your typical 8-year-old.
After several exorcisms, and a ham-fisted nod to The Exorcist, the sister's boyfriend, Arnie Johnson, coerced one of the demons to possess him and leave the boy alone. Weeks later, a cop stumbles upon a dazed Arnie Johnson walking down the road.
I think I hurt someone.
Me, after devouring a box of cherry toaster strudels. Accused of murder, Johnson is the first suspect in U.S. history to claim demonic possession as a defense.
Whoa, really? If I ever get caught, I have an idea.
It didn't work.
Damn it.
Johnson was convicted of first-degree manslaughter for killing his landlord.
Why? Why would anyone want to kill their landlord?
Believing a demon made Arnie do it, the Warrens are forced into a supernatural, and now, criminal investigation. Now these true story Hollywood movies are always embellished, so I did some research on the real-life events, and it was pointless. The movie ends up having little to do with David or Arnie, even though the movie is titled after the case, The Devil Made Me Do It.
I didn't make him do shit.
That part is told in the first 25 minutes. The rest of the plot is unfocused, messy, unnecessary filler.
Like the cereal pieces that aren't marshmallows.
The movie isn't about another haunted house. That's over in the first 5 minutes. Instead, it feels more like a police procedural.
Except this time, the Warrens are trying to find the plot. Hello? Where are you, little plot? Come here. I won't hurt you.
After Arnie goes to jail, the next 90 minutes is about a curse, totems, and a witch. What? Introducing a human villain is different, and the witch is like the Wario version of Lorraine. But what does any of this have to do with the real story?
Court accepts the existence of God every time a witness swears to tell the truth. I think it's about time they accept the existence of the devil.
Oh, the devil is real. He has his own show on Netflix.
It feels like the true story wasn't interesting enough, so they had to make up characters and events. Even in the movie, the witch's motivation is messy and lacking. In the end, the script needed to pick a storyline and stick with it, because it introduces multiple threads and none really get the resolution they deserve. Ah! What the hell? Demons! Trim your damn nails! Julian Hilliard, known for The Haunting of Hill House and WandaVision, plays David Glatzel. Sadly, unlike the Perrin or Hodgson family, we never get to know or care for the Glatzels because the possession is over in the first 5 minutes.
I bet the demons wanted a refund.
The same is true for Arnie. He also ends up being a minor character we hardly get to know. His trial ends up being the last 5 minutes of the movie. Did the Warrens' witch hunt help his case at all? No, they prove nothing. It's baffling why it's even a part of the movie.
Turns out, the devil had a better lawyer. After all, hell is full of them.
The real reason to watch this movie, other than the horror set pieces, is for Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga's chemistry. They turned alleged con artist paranormal investigators into very likable characters. Their relationship goals:
Love someone who loves you. And ghost hunting.
So, would I recommend The Cash Grabbing 3? Money Made Us Do It? Despite all the issues with the plot, I still would. These movies are advertised as true stories, but they're more enjoyable when viewed as fiction. In real life, the Warrens fueled the media blitz around the case. Their agents promised lectures, a book titled The Devil in Connecticut, and the 1983 movie titled The Demon Murder Case, starring Kevin Bacon. As adults, David Glatzel and his brother would sue. They claimed the possession story was a hoax made up by the Warrens to exploit David's learning disability.
And apparently, his lack of bones.
The Warrens told them the story would make them millionaires and help Arnie get out of jail. The newest film is the weakest of the three and not as scary. However, there are some decent sequences, like the morgue scene, and it's better than some of the spin-offs. Plus, Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson are still great, and enough to keep one invested and coming back.
Ed, something terrible happened here.
She says that at every Taco Bell.
The cinematography is well done, and Joseph Bishara, who composed the scores for previous Conjuring movies, does another great job. In the end, I just wish the plot was more focused and we had more time to connect with the secondary characters.
Every Conjuring movie teases a spin-off. I hope it's about the waterbed.
This has been Andy, the Maniacal Cinephile.
Thanks for liking and subscribing.
We'll see you next time!